You gotta stop being soft, bro. You gotta cut it out, man. What's being soft? Soft, firstly, for a grown man, if you on drugs, if you smoke weed, if you doing something you have regrets doing on a daily basis, that's being soft, man. If you know you eating bad food and you're not supposed to, you overweight, you fat, that's being soft, man. You know what I mean? Like, people be like, "Oh, weed is not being soft drug, bro." Do you know that weed boosts your estrogen level? Did you know that? It suppresses your testosterone level, man. You didn't know that, man? Yeah, man. So alcohol boosts your estrogen, right? All these things, all these substances playing on hormones, right? Ruining your testosterone level. So when your testosterone level go low, that's when you start being soft, emotional, and all that. I think back to the one time as a kid where I felt like a bitch, basically. My cousin, he had basically knocked my girlfriend in junior high, and I was butthurt. And that was the first time I ever had that feeling of jealousy and envy because he had knocked my little girlfriend, right? And he really didn't, but he did, but he didn't. You know, she stayed with me, but he was on her and she was with it. And I'll never forget that feeling, man, because I was thinking before this video, when there was a time I felt soft, you know, and that was a time, and right there I made sure that I never had that feeling again. I didn't ask him about it. It was just a feeling I had, and I knew I didn't like it, and I knew it wasn't me to feel like that. And so I just brushed it off, and I basically said F a B. You know what I mean? Fuck a bitch. You know what I'm talking about? And that was my mentality from there. And another time I had to say I felt soft was actually doing the crime I did to end up in prison. Um, you know, I always been a man of God, always been a youth pastor, always been inspiring the youth. I had my own Sundays at church. So I knew better. I knew right from wrong, and I know right from wrong. And I let the devil get under me, man. And I think that's out of my entire life, that's as soft as I feel I was because I know God, I knew God, and I let the devil creep up in. You know what I mean? If you guys are letting the devil creep up in, you soft. You vulnerable at that moment. You know what I mean? He called me vulnerable. My brother had just committed suicide, and I was in a dark place. And so had just gotten a situation while I was out in college at Fresno State. And so the devil timing was perfect. He came right in when my money was low and I was, denied help. And so I had a soft moment. That was straight weakness and softness, man. And I look back like, man, if I could have only knew that was the devil creeping in on me like that and guiding me, being the puppet master. And that's what you guys got to do. You can't. The devil he on your bumper, man. He right on your shoulder right there. Always got the good one, the bad one on the left, right, and you know what I mean, and the angel. And if you give in to him, you soft. Straight up, bro. Like, you can't give in to him when he go be at you. He go be, man, smoke some weed. F what Khalid Bustle talk about. Drink you some drink. It had you feeling good. You know what I mean? Do you some drugs. It's gonna have you feeling good. Watch that porn. It's gonna have you feeling good, man. And all alone, all of this is sucking the life out of you. Doing the drugs is just you poisoning yourself. You know what I mean? These are soft moments, man. It's time for y'all to get some discipline. It's time for you to wake up in the morning, make that bed, brush your teeth, have your clothes already out. That's what I do. I already have my clothes out the night before. A program. You got to have a program. That's why a lot of people need to go to prison. That's why a lot of people need to go to the military, because they need another man to tell them what to do. You know what I mean? And so a lot of you guys, you act like you don't want another man telling you what to do, but you ain't handling your business like you're supposed to. That's being soft. If you need another man to tell you what to do every single second, you soft. Straight up, bro. Shouldn't no man have to tell you to make your bed, brush your teeth, uh, go hustle for the money for you and your family, exercise, eat healthy. Like, these are things that's innate nature with us. God give us these. God is in us. He already give us these things. And so it's upon you to step up now, man. A lot of my viewers already know, over 20 years old to 54 years old. Y'all grown men. You know what I mean? That's who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the grown men. Like, it's time for y'all to get your shit together, bro. Straight up. Discipline is the key, man. Program. It's a system every day. And you got to stick by it. Ain't no faltering. No, can't nobody make you falter abroad, wife, families, kids, because you got to think, if you stay on your path of staying hard and not soft, then everybody go respect it. They gonna be like, man, he been on this for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years straight. And that's what it is. That's what it's being a man. You got to stay on the program. Just came in my mind, Animal Kingdom. The animals in the wild, man, they on the program. They got a system. They get up certain time, they hunt, they feed, they eat, and they make babies. You know what I mean? So that's the key, man. Don't get soft, bro. And being soft is, like I say, ultimately being soft is faltering or falling weak to the devil's temptations. So you got to stay strong when he come on your shoulder telling you to do this and that. You got to be strong enough to be, nah, I ain't doing that. Nah, that don't make sense. Why would I do that? Nah. You know what I mean? Why I'm going to drink this alcohol, then all the next day or day after, I'm going to feel bad. Why I'm going to eat this food I'm trying to trim up. Why I'm going to smoke this bud and I'm going to get lazy, can't handle my business. Y'all got to let go of all vices. If you got any vices that's making you soft, get rid of all them vices. Oh, let me go watch this Pornhub, whatever. It's going to make me feel good. I need to get one off. Nah. Restrain from that. Handle your business and you going to be blessed immensely. I take it from me. I know, man, all my life, I always had a program. I always been super disciplined and focused, and that's the key to my success. And I'm not where I want to be. I'm still, at it like crazy. And that's how I'm going to be the rest of my life. That's how I was built. That's how I was made to put forth effort every single day in the totality. So that's what you guys got to do, man. Like I say, drop the vices, do personal development on a daily basis. Just know I'm here for you guys, man. If you ever need my help, DM me on IG, let me know, and I help you, bro. Because a lot of us need mentors, coaches to keep us accountable. And a lot of you guys don't think you need that, and you do. Even me, I'm like, man, I would have been so much further in life if I would have had a mentor, coach, consultant, something of that nature. So, man, keep pushing, get a regimen. You know what I mean? Let go of the vices. And I guarantee your life will elevate, man. Much love. Stay strong. Fuck being soft.